Hi there. This is going to be a relatively short video just to explain how you can use BitGrail to purchase RaiBlocks. Let's get started. Now, the first thing you want to do is deposit your cryptocurrency at BitGrail. This, of course, I assume that you've already logged in. I'm not going to do that on camera. I hope you don't mind if I don't show my password here. But what you want to do is, if you have Bitcoin, and I do recommend using Bitcoin to purchase your RaiBlocks, because generally the pricing for RaiBlocks when you buy with Bitcoin on BitGrail is a good deal lower than the price you'll pay for your RaiBlocks if you buy with one of these other currencies. There's not a lot of volume for, say, Litecoin or Doge or the other currencies that are exchanged here, like Ethereum or Bitcoin Cash. Generally, the only currency that has substantial volume is Bitcoin, and if you use one of these other currencies, you'll end up paying a premium. So if you're buying more than, I would say, $100 of RaiBlocks, I would say buy it using Bitcoin, even though you're going to wind up paying a higher transaction fee to deposit your money here, to deposit your Bitcoin. If you're buying less than $100, then I would say transfer in Litecoin or Ethereum. Those two have, I would say, the closest pricing to the Bitcoin pricing, even though they're a little bit higher. All right, so assuming that you've got Bitcoin, what you do is you go ahead and click Deposit. You would click Get a BTC deposit address. I already have one generated because I've used it before. Go ahead and copy this address and send your Bitcoin to this address. It'll take about 1 to 3 hours for your deposit to show up here at BitGrail. It'll appear kind of down here. And once it has arrived, I would say, you can keep hitting refresh on this page until you see it has arrived. Go ahead and head over to the Markets tab by clicking Markets up here on the top of the screen. Make sure that you're on the XRB market under BTC. Now, this page looks complicated, but I'll do my best to explain it. Up here, this is all pretty self-explanatory. This is basically the current price that RaiBlocks is going for, denominated in Bitcoin. So one RaiBlock right now is 0.000743. Quick note, you'll see this here, XRB, this acronym. This acronym just means RaiBlocks. You might also see RaiBlocks described in MRAI. That's also just the same thing as one XRB or one RaiBlock. Right. The other part of the screen that's important is the sell order book and the buy order book. What these are their lists of everyone who's currently selling and buying RaiBlocks and how much they're charging. So what this is telling you here is that right now, the best price you can get for RaiBlocks at this moment is 0.0007432 Bitcoin per RaiBlock. There's someone selling 85 RaiBlocks at that price. The next best price, if you want more than that, is 0.0074333. Someone's selling 7 at that price, and so on and so forth. And same thing on this side for people who are buying. So if you have RaiBlocks and you want to sell them, this is everyone who currently wants to buy RaiBlocks from you and the prices they're willing to pay. Again, looks complicated, but actually it's a lot easier to trade than you think. Let's say you want to buy one RaiBlock. I recommend buying more, but let's say you did. Type in 1 here, that's the amount you want to buy, and then over here type in the price you want to pay. And for that, I would say go ahead and look at the last price and type in something that's a little more. So let's say instead of 0.00743, I'll type in 0.00075. And you might think that this is going to cause you to lose more money than you should, more Bitcoin than you should, but actually what happens is when you click place buy order, BitGrail will automatically match you with whoever's offering the best price for RaiBlocks. They're not going to charge you 0.00075, they're going to charge you 0.0007432, which is the best price currently on offer. And the way you can see that is you go down here, you'll see that your orders appeared here now, and under open orders, my open orders. There it is, 1XRB. The price I wanted to pay. Now to see if my order actually went through, if it was matched with someone who was selling at that price, go ahead and click refresh, or F5 perhaps. Let the page reload and you'll see the order is gone. That means that it was filled. That means I successfully bought another RaiBlock. I can see here that I have one more RaiBlock than I did before, and I have a little bit less Bitcoin than before. But there is a possibility that it might not have worked. Let's say, hypothetically, that I typed in a price and I just typed in the amount I wanted to buy, and then I clicked buy. But in the time that it took me to do all that, the price of RaiBlocks went up, and there was no longer anyone willing to sell me a RaiBlock for that cheap. So I'll go over an example here. Let's say I want to buy one RaiBlock, and I put in that I want to buy it at 00073, which is lower than anyone's willing to sell to me right now. I click place buy order. There it is, one RaiBlock. And it looks fine, but when I hit refresh, what I'll see is that my order hasn't actually gone through. It's still open. So I have two options. One option is I can just leave it and wait. If I expect the price of RaiBlocks to go down, whenever someone is willing to sell to me for that price, it'll go through. Or if I want to buy now, if I think the price is going to go up, I can delete my open order and I can re-enter it. I would say after you delete it, hit refresh again so that your Bitcoin will reappear in your balance, and then re-enter your order. So one RaiBlock, I want to buy it for 00075, and then click place buy order, and it'll go through. And that's how you buy RaiBlocks. Good luck in your trading, and welcome to the community.